Okay, fans, here's the weather report for today's game. It's 70 degrees, slight wind from the north, and some clouds. But you know the real weather report, it never rains at Autzen Stadium.
Canzano here. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe for more YouTube videos so you don't miss anything. Plus, it's free. You should be subscribing. All right. This week, Don Essig, the legendary voice of Autzen Stadium, you know the voice? Well, Don Essig is celebrating 50 years on the job this week, and Oregon doesn't have a home game, so I took the opportunity last week as they were hosting Arizona State to sit down with Don Essig, the legendary voice of Autzen Stadium, and so I bring you a little behind the scenes with Don Essig. So what do we do here? How much prep do you have in a pre-game?
About half an hour.
And what are you prepping? Is it like...
Well, what we prep is, first of all, you know, when you get old, first of all, I take the spotter card and I go down and double the size.
So the names are a lot bigger these days.
And then I go through the pronunciations, write them in here phonetically, and you can see what Jack's doing. Jack's missed 2 games in 49 years spotting for me.
How important is the spotter?
We couldn't do the game.
That's your right hand. You're like a couple.
We couldn't do the game without him because he has field glasses.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of times our numbers are pretty good today.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, our numbers are not very good, so it's really difficult to read them. And then Stan, who's sitting where you sit, does the stats. So he keeps a running thing going. First down 35, second down 40, whatever. And then so he's going like this and feeding me the yardage. So, you know, I call the play and then I look at Jack who's pointing at who made the tackles. And Stan's got the yardage and we just run it all into one announcement. So.
The It Never Rains call that you make every game, where did that originate?
1990 is when Bill Byrne banned umbrellas.
That's right.
And so for a couple of years it was, you know, 90 degrees and telling people no umbrellas and no smoking, which was a couple of good announcements actually. So it kind of just transpired into the weather report, you know, because we went 11 years without a rainy game. We'd started to have umbrellas. And so then it just picked up and, you know, it's crazy. And it's funny because we were at Fred Meyer's here a couple weeks ago. You got t-shirts, never rains in Autzen. Today at the grocery store, I ran into this young gal, and she's got this really nice looking black, long sleeve black shirt. The whole front in yellow says it never rains in Autzen Stadium.
Did you trademark it? You need to trademark that.
Where did you get that? She says, Victoria's Secret. Okay, so actually I do, in a sense, have it copyrighted when I did my book. And, you know, I think it's fun just seeing it out there.
That's neat.
So.
All right. How many more games does Don Essig have in him? What do you want to do?
Well, it's not fun.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's not fun anymore. So.
You're having fun though.
You know, next week I start year 50, and with basketball and football coming up after that. So, but it's still fun. It's still, you know, it's a great ego trip.
Yeah. For
an old guy, you know.
And do people have you record their voicemail messages?
I've done that, and actually I've done a couple of crazy things for people's weddings, you know. I went out to this ranch here a couple summers ago because the groom called and he said, we'd like you to come out when we get ready to do the reception. We'd like you to come out and introduce the bridesmaids and the groom. You know, it's kind of like the starting lineups of Autzen. So
Love
did that. Jerry Thompson, who does the Duck magazine, I went down for his wedding and did a Never Rains thing.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's kind of.
So right now there's about 48 minutes left on the clock, the game clock. At what point do you go to work?
I'll go on when it comes to 29 minutes.
29 minutes. And that starts with starting lineups or some announcements?
A couple of announcements. And then last year and this year, they brought in celebrities to do the lineups, that's fine. I don't mind that. And we do the lineups at 22nd minute, I think, whatever, and there's not a lot of people in there.
Yeah. Well, all right, Don Essig, the voice of Autzen Stadium. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe for more YouTube videos. Subscribe to this channel, and you won't miss anything. Obviously, great stuff from Don Essig. I appreciate Don, and I wish Don a congratulations on his 50th anniversary as being the voice of Autzen Stadium. All right, next week, Oregon State fan, I'll have a treat for you. Please don't bitch at me in the comment section and tell me how I didn't do anything Oregon State this week. I will dedicate next week's video, I promise, 100% to Oregon State.